cutting away the roots of the tree of human life. The establishment of the Department of Heritage Science and Technology at the institution and the MTech program, which has been begun in Heritage Science and Technology, is a pioneering endeavor connecting our rich heritage with science and technology and has been emulated by other institutions. India has had a glorious history of thousands of years. We were world leaders once upon a time. As we become world leaders again in future, we need to retain our connect with the past so that we don't lose that as we move into the future. What truly impresses and inspires me is your commitment to leveraging science and technology for societal well-being, be it your renewable energy powered campus, integration of courses on human values, or participation in community service. IIT Hyderabad epitomizes the model of a socially conscious and environmentally sustainable institution of higher learning. Young friends and other distinguished guests in the audience, India is at the cusp of change in its development trajectory. The challenges of the last century were about basic needs: roti, kadda, makan, food, shelter, clothing, and connectivity. We have almost solved these problems. India is at a takeoff point. If we plan and work in a focused manner, we will be a developed nation by 2047. We are aiming to be a $30 trillion economy, which is larger than what the United States is today. 90% of India of 2047 is yet to be built, and it will be built by young Indians like you all, who are the future of the nation. As India emerges as a developed nation by 2047, our higher education system, led by institutions like the IITs, will need to play a role. With 1,200 universities, 4.5 crore students, and 50 lakh faculty, India's higher education system is the second largest in the world and is well poised to become an enabling ecosystem for our socio-economic transformation. This transformation is not going to be easy. It will be a lot of hard work and requires a strategic reorientation of the purpose, priorities, and pedagogies of higher education. It calls for embedding creativity, responsibility, and moral primacies into the curriculum, for broadening our ethical horizons of students and enhancing their decision-making capabilities, promoting interdisciplinary, multidisciplinary, and transdisciplinary learning that connect education to real-life context is equally important. Fostering critical thinking, problem solving, and people skills are essential. Increased academia-industry collaborations can enhance the employability of graduates and shift focus from rote learning to skill development. The universities we build today will determine the society we will get tomorrow. I think that is important for all the leaders who run our academic institution. Dear friends, if education is the soil, research and innovation are the seed from which a Vikasit Bharat will sprout. The Vikasit Bharat vision is thus inextricably tied to building a world-class research, development, and innovation ecosystem. R&D will be the force multiplier that drives our technological advancement, economic growth, environmental sustainability, and social progress. The mandate ahead is as exciting as it is challenging. On the one hand, we must harness R&D to position India as a global leader in frontier technology like AI, quantum computing, and space tech, to be the startup capital of the world and a global hub of talent, which we are already on the way to becoming. Simultaneously, we must direct our research efforts to developing sustainable solutions from green efficient agriculture that balance productivity with ecological harmony. Bridging the R&D divide requires a whole of nation approach. It calls for building on synergies among all stakeholders. While the private sector must deepen its R&D engagement through industry-academia collaboration, our higher education institutions too need to ramp up their research contribution from the current less than 10%. As hubs of knowledge and innovation, IITs are uniquely positioned to pioneer this R&D revolution by virtue of your multidisciplinary expertise, state-of-the-art infrastructure, strong industry linkages, and above all, the most brilliant minds that are there in the country. You hold the power to direct research efforts towards solving the most pressing problems of our time and in finding sustainable, scalable, and scientifically robust solutions of our time, and in finding